Good morning, everyone. How are we? Go live on Instagram here. Good morning. Bom dia, galera. How are we? Hope you guys doing okay. Let's get into our morning business. Let's warm up. Let's stretch. Let's loosen up the body so we can have a good day. So we can face the day at least feeling better. So let's go. Let's go. So leaning over for those that here for the first time. So we're trying to do this every day during the week. And yeah, 15 minutes, sometimes a bit longer. The idea, if you can, do half an hour. So if you watch the first few weeks, I've been doing half an hour, a bit more. So we can go around. We do some of the rounds a little bit longer and more than once. But because of time, I know a lot of people don't have that time. At least you know what to do. You just need to make the routine a little bit longer. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try to keep similar to every day, so we kind of end up learning the routine, learning that flow. But feel free to adapt. Feel free to make it suitable for your needs. Some people need to stretch or to loosen up different areas, but the concept is the same. Nice. Another one that I like a lot. Here. Turn, tap the toe. Turn, tap the toe. And you can try to bring that toe higher and higher every time. But of course, at the beginning, just go as far as it's comfortable. Just gentle movements, just to loosen up the body. Control the breathing. Nice. Yeah. Free at the back leg. Free at the front leg. And free leaning over the leg. Nice. Change. Haven't forgot my socks today, so it'll be easy to slide while I'm stretching. Nice. Great. I like to do this twice. So the first time I don't go so crazy here, just to loosen up the hips and wiggle a little bit to the side. So the idea every time you're stretching, trying to get leaning closer to your head, to your chest, to the leg, we're going to be turning the hip in by twisting the foot inwards, bringing back to the center, and then leaning over. So you try not to come back, stay where you are, and then repeat the process 3 times. And then we shift the weight to the other side, and then we do the same thing. So my legs completely straight, so I'm going to go in, down, in, lower, in, lower. And on the middle, we shift the weight to one side, so you open up the hip this side. When I come back, I go down. So there, come back. Nice. And then we repeat on the other side. So down. Nice. And every part of the stretch, guys, control the breathing. Because I'm talking, it's not as obvious, but if you're stretching there by yourself, just listen to some nice chilled music. So just lean, breathe out, breathe in, lean the leg, breathe out. Nice and slow, hold on if you want. As I keep saying, guys, if you're trying to increase your flexibility, you need to hold for at least over 45 seconds to a minute. You can do more, the better. But at the moment, because we're only doing 10-15 minutes, we're trying to go a little bit dynamic and then start a little bit, because later on throughout the day, I'm going to do more training. And when it's my last training or the last, I've done my exercise, that's when I'm going to go static and try to increase. For this one, this in the morning, I don't hold so long. It's mainly to maintain, mainly to loosen up the body. But even so, because we're only doing 15 minutes, it's still very, I'm seeing the benefits already. Like this is like 2.5 weeks I've been doing, and it's been like helping me a lot. So there, inside the front leg, so we're moving. Nice. When you do this, guys, ideally, you try to aim to extend the front leg and get your head touching or as close as you can to your knee. But of course, at the moment, we're not trying to overdo it. We're just loosening up. And then, of course, if you're already warm, some of you are already very flexible, so you can just go straight into it after a few wiggles. But the idea is listening to your body. Slowly, you're pushing further and further, and you see, after a few days or after a few weeks you're doing this, you're going to see the improvement. And you realize like those aches throughout the day doesn't happen anymore, at least not as often. And if you, especially when you're going to train and all that, it doesn't take as long. Especially now we're getting older. I'm talking about the people that getting close to 40, over 40 like myself. That it's been helping me a lot. And that's the reason I'm doing every day. Even sometimes when I'm not live, I'm doing it. And I know when you think every day is a big, long commitment, but you're doing bits by bits. And when you see the benefits, when you weigh the benefits, it's incredible. So, and at the end of the day, you're only doing good to yourself. This is something that is going to be good for yourself. So you're the only one that can look after yourself, right? So that's my goal, to improve and be more mobile, be able to do stuff, because I'm very active. But even if you're not, you're going to start to notice it. This one I quite like it to do as well. Sometimes I do the end, sometimes I do the beginning, but because we're trying to open up the hip, this is going to help. And as usual, you start on your weaker side or tighter side, however you want to call it. And then you progress to the good side. And if there is a big difference between one side and the other, I normally do 2 for 1. So I do one on the bad side, good side, bad side as one round. So my left side is tighter than my right side. So this is my second time on my left side, but I count as one full round. and then I reset. So then I go again there. So that would complete my second round. And that means I did twice as much on the bed side to trying to even things up. Nice. Now I'm gonna try to slide and open the hip forward. And with the socks, 10 times better, guys. So I open up and slide my leg. And same thing, I control from the breathing, and every time as well, I'm trying to lean. But first, my first goal is trying to extend fully my front leg and my back leg, and try to maintain the hip straight. You might not get, you probably get to lower than this or higher or wherever, but again, every time you're improving. But one thing I forgot is my watch, and that's the alarm to go to bed live. 1 second. Sorry guys, I had the alarm set up. So yeah, after I hold like this, I slide my leg completely. So I'm gonna just quickly do on the other side. So there. Slide. And same principle. Sometimes I twist my hip in and then I slide. But get to the point that I'm reaching out my limit. It's not so much I can twist. But you can still aim to do the motion. It's still loosen up a little bit. And every time you breathe out, you just let your weight sink into the leg. And just by holding there, you're already improving. Nice. Front leg in. Transition. Lay down. Again, a lot of people that bring the leg here. It depends on you. For me, it hurts my knee because of the surgery that I have on my knee, so I don't push it too much on that leg. But I can feel the stretch of my glutes, so that's the point. So as long as you can feel the stretch, you can adapt to your own situation. Nice. Let's turn over to the other side. So my goal is I stay on my toes, on the back leg on my toes for 30 seconds at least. And then I drop to my knee, but I don't reset the stretch. I'm trying to maintain the tension on my leg. So it's one continuous stretch. So there, let's say it's hitting my 30 seconds. I don't have my watch here, but I'm still pushing my leg forward to slide. I go into my toes, drop my knee on the floor, and keep pushing the stretch. Ideally, you should do 2 rounds at least. But again, my goal with this stretch, this 15 minutes, stay around the 15 minutes and just loosen up the body all around. And then obviously later, I do a longer one. Ideally, before I go to bed, as the last part of your day, it's nice to stretch and then go to bed nicely. Not necessarily straight away go to bed, but what I'm saying is if you don't have any more activities to do. And on this one, guys, I managed to get my feet past my knee. So you open up the hip a bit more. Here we just controlling the breathing, and you don't see much movement once you get to the limits, but that's the idea. Nice, everyone. Nice. And then I do my last go on with the legs open. Since I'm already looser, I can probably go lower than I was on the first time that I did. And that's the goal. So same thing, I lean, stay there, lean, stay there. Lean. Same thing at the front, go as far as you can first, lean, and go lean to one side, back to the center, and lower yourself. Nice, guys. Just finishing off by doing the back. Again, the bridge. Feel free, if you can't go all the way to the bridge, or at least the first time, it's very hard, especially because it's not just about the back. You're using your shoulder, you're doing everything that your upper body you use quite a lot. So I go straight away, but I'm already used to it. But if not, you can just literally just go here with half of my butt on the floor, just arch, go as far as you can, come back, loosen up, arch, hold a little bit, and progress slowly until you get used to it. Yeah. But for me, because I already can, so I put my foot against the wall because of, especially now wearing the socks, I would slide. So I get there, I first just do some glute bridge to loosen up. Release the pressure here, there, activate my glutes. Hands on the floor, push. Then it can go to the head first, just stay there for a bit, and then push up if you're already good and warm. And then when I'm there, first time, I just do some movements to loosen up my shoulder and also increase the stretch. Now, loosen up, warm up the wrists. And as I said, it's quite a long weight on the shoulders at the beginning. It's like doing a full press up, but inverted. So make sure you're okay with it first. Nice. And to finish off, what I like is to first I do the weights. I'm trying to push the leg, the top leg. In that case, I'm leaning to the left, so my right leg touching my knee on the floor. But until you completely loosen the hip or flexible, it's hard. And then what I do, I use my left leg to bring my right leg down. And ideally, I try to keep my upper body straight. Just touching my arms and shoulder there. Of course, you're gonna have a bit of twist, but the idea is not lean completely just to touch the shoulder, the knee. Same thing. And again, this side, I should have started with my weaker side. So this side for me is tighter. So I can't get as low, so I should have started on that. But I just can do it once more. Same thing, so breathe in. When you release, you're trying to push a little bit further. And I don't let my leg come back. I'm constantly like using the top leg to push. You can even like try to return with the other leg and then relax. You should go down a little bit more. Nice. And once more. Push and then slide in my. Nice. Nice, everyone. Should feel much better for those that follow the stretch. And if not, if you're coming here later or you can't already left to work, the stretch will be there on YouTube and also here on the Instagram. So you guys are more than welcome to watch, share if you like it. If you feel that's helping you, please share with other people. Just let's try to push more people to look after themselves. See you soon. Any questions, send me a message. And just to remind guys, I have got online classes every week. Also, I have got my training that I'm gonna open 6 slots for people. I'm gonna coach them privately for 6 weeks to help them to achieve their goal. There is no money involved, but obviously I need committed people. I already have few people that have signed up for, applied for it. I haven't decided yet who they are, who will be the 6 weeks. But who's going to be doing the 6 weeks? So and then you can just, if you are interested to participate, to have like a 6 weeks of personal training with me. So I'll be looking into your stuff. I'm going to try to achieve your goal, or at least put you in the right direction to carry on after the 6 weeks, if your goal is something that cannot be achievable in 6 weeks. But either way, guys, looking forward to see you again. And any questions, just let me know. Take care.